I'm the king of the court, man, like Air Jordan or...
This guy doesn't know. Go away, man. You don't know what you're talking about. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Come on. Come get to court in the morning about 11 o'clock, you know. Play all day. If anyone comes to say, yeah, play for the court, that sort of thing. Beat him down. This guy, if he doesn't go all monkey bananas, you know, we usually win, but you know. Guys from the west side over there, they come over a bit. We have to sort them out a bit, if you know what I mean.
You have to go to prison for like 3 months for bashing
on 12-year-old kids. Don't talk about that, man. Don't talk about that. So we usually just sort things out with like playing basketballs, things like that, you know what I mean? It's not so bad.
Yeah, try and take me to the hole. Watch this basketball. Try and take me to the hole.
All right.
I'm getting the scholarship. I'm getting the scholarship. Oh! Come on, did anyone see that? Oh,
I usually beat him. He's showing off for you because he likes the camera, you know what I mean?
That was such a foul.
No, he's showing off for you too, because he likes the camera. Guy's a real show pony. Come back, man.
My Leprechaun's all about making people laugh and making them happy. Last week, the Ugly Stick received this letter.
Dear the Ugly Stick, hold on to your hats. I have made a recording of mysterious voices chatting away in my room in the still of the night. The voices were brought to my attention by my sister Sasha, who complained my night voices were keeping her from her 40 winks. This really is a curious phenomenon. Come see, William Ruxpin.
Naturally, we thought the letter was the work of a Con da Vinci or Cynthia Suckjob, and simply ignored it. But 2 days later, when we received the same letter, this time with a portrait of Mr. Ruxpin, as well as an illustration of a Popple toy, we were left no choice but to launch a full-scale investigation.
It all happened here in the bedroom. And here, in my bed, late in the night, my sister Sasha complained of me saying too much noise in my room, chattering away in the middle of the night. She couldn't get a wink of sleep, and sure did let me know about it the next day at the breakfast table. But the strange part was, I had no recollection of speaking that night in my sleep. In fact, it is a policy of mine to be just as quiet as a mouse when retiring to my private quarters. So Sasha's complaint left me as curious as a cat. I enlisted the help of my trusty tape deck. I call it the Trendsetter. I set it to record the very next evening. But you will never guess what I heard the next morning when I listened to the recording I had made on the night before on the tape deck.
Mischievous sounds sneak out of William's tape deck. They seem to take the form of a gossiping between two people, except they make no sense at all, at least to our ears.
Little voices chattering away in the still of the night, and in such an unusual dialect. But as soon as I heard it, I knew exactly what these little voices were saying. I was listening to Popples. These Popples.
Could it be William's soft toys chatting away in a foreign dialect in the still of the night? The evidence seems irrefutable.
Popular in the late 80s, the story of the Popples surrounded the adventures of young Billy and Bonnie, two youths visited regularly by a group of cute, furry mischief makers, the Popples. These little creatures would often leave things in a real mess and pull from their pouches items too large to fit the apparent size of their pouches, presumably from hammer space. The name popple is derived from the sound made when releasing a popple from its curled up state. Popple. Popple.
But how did you identify this coded conversation?
Popple language is a P-heavy derivative of English, where, for example, prime time becomes prime time.
Incredible. And what were the Popples saying in your recording?
It sounded like my Popples, Prize, and Potato Chip were having a real good old chat that night. Using a Popple decoder, I have translated their conversation. Here is a transcript. Gee whiz. Hope William is having a terrific night's rest. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me three. Oh, you are a rascal. Hey, I'm a Popple. Oh, Prize. My, isn't it still this evening, and so very dark? Yes.
But what does it all mean, William?
The Popple is a curious creature, with a nature of mischief. Was its intention mischief in my room? The jury is still out. Sasha, you're to keep from the pool's edge. You know you're not supposed to be so close. You have been warned.
Just mind-boggling. It seems those cheeky little friends of yours have left us all with a lot to think about.
But I will leave you with perhaps the biggest clue in solving this mystery. The Popples cartoon TV show theme song. Popples. Pop, 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 Popples. The Popples. They'll make you smile. Popples. Pop, 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 pop. Popples. Popples living just for fun. Laughter. And good times too, when the Popples pop up for you. They pop up just for you.
Congratulations, William. Your outstanding discovery has earned you this week's Ugly Stick $245 cash prize. Way to go, Willie.
Channel 45. Show me the money, okay?
Andy, from what you have learned from art, are you a stronger man?
Yeah, mostly.
A stronger spirit?
Not really.
Right on.
I totally agree.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Art, fashion, literature, music. Are these all one and the same? cohesive package, or are they components?
It's for-
Exclusive.
That's 4 things.
Yes, but are they mutually exclusive components, or are they part of a single?
That's
part?
Can I answer? That's 4 things. I'm reading a book in my mind.
Okay, let's do a little experiment. Everybody watching this show right now, I want you to think of a red circle. If we all think of a red circle, I think one will appear on the screen. Yes, that's great. Now keep concentrating and try and move the circle to the left of the screen. Very good. Look at what we're doing together as an audience of a TV show. This is absolutely amazing. Now let's try and push it back to the right hand side of the screen. Just concentrate. And keep pushing the circle across all the way to the right edge, and then let's take it back to the center again. Fantastic, look at that. Now let's try and make that circle a little bit bigger. Look at that now, it's getting bigger now. Fantastic. That's a good size, I think. Why don't we try and duplicate the circle now? Just split it and create 2 circles from the original. Look at that. Fantastic. I think we might be making TV history right now. Now let's drop those 2 circles down a little bit to the bottom of the screen, and let's try a bit of a grand finale now. Everybody delve into your imaginations and think of something that you would like to see on your television screen. So just concentrate on one thing and hopefully it will materialize there for you. Isn't this amazing what we're doing now? Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. And okay. Yeah, no, I can see that. That's very funny. Very amusing. We obviously have a very high class audience today for the Ugly Sticks. Thanks very much. You've ruined this segment now. Good on you. Yeah, hope you're proud.
Ulysses. New members?
No new members.
Ulysses.
Today is the most holy day in all of Nedljkovic. Brothers must receive the chalice of gratitude.
I have.
Okay. Give the steed of Hageletov the chalice, and he will provide you with the serum of Pinchnevisnikov. Good.
Ulysses.
Okay.
Go!
Okay. Whoa.
Ulysses.
Yeah.
Where is the chalice?
He's coming.
Rise, my trusty steed. Yeah. Good to the last drop.
So I've been working out a lot, Carol. A lot. That's where I've been. This guy at the gym, he annoys me so much. He thinks he's so buff. He is buff. It's the fact that he knows he's buff, the fact that he thinks he's buff is what makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach, Carol. Do you know what I mean? To be perfectly honest, it's not the only thing that's made me sick to my stomach at the gym. I did way too many crunches after like 2 hours of spinning. I went to have a shower, I was sick everywhere. Terribly unfortunate, the man next to me was disgusted. It got all over his legs. I mean, he can wash it straight off. But I understand it's not particularly pleasant. You should come. They wouldn't let you in. I'd argue till I was blue in the face on your behalf. You sweet little thing. You're so wise. I'm not a gym junkie. I just like to keep fit, that's all. I'd hate to be buff like those disgusting guys. I think they rule the place with their muscles. I think those muscles grow into their brains and make them sweat in their eyes. They're blind. They're dumb and blind. Not like you, Carol. A great friend, a long-time friend and companion. Did you have that bath? If you do have a bath, please empty it before I get in there. I got in last time, filled with fur. I'm just saying, it's one of the differences between you and I. The fur, less fur. I think I'm going to take a nap.
Do you want to take my car or yours?
Mate, I don't have a car.
Hop in.
All of my life, people have said to me, Danny, you've got what it takes to be a star. And to prove it, Australia, I have an audition with the casting director of Neighbours.
Yeah, what you doing here?
Acting. God, what are you doing? No!
Oh, yeah!
So here I am. Danny Star. Ruined.
Janine, let yourself up slowly. It's 6 a.m, the big day. Danny's audition with Neighbours. So, let's go and wake the princess up. Danny, love, what are you doing?
Dad, I don't know if I can do this.
Now come on, love. Here we are, the Neighbours audition place.
Oh, fuck, Dad, do you think I look okay? I mean, I know they said comfortable clothes, but like... Okay, I have to focus. Sophie, I am Sophie. Oh, fuck. Alapam. Razapam. Oh.
Danny Star, Miss Danny Star, now's your big moment.
Oh my God, Dad! This is it! Thank you, Dad. What?
dead, love? What is it, love?
Don't want to talk about it, Dad! Don't want to talk about it, Dad!
What?
I'm sorry, mate. She just wasn't what we're after. Come on in.
You know, nobody understands, like, just how hard it is to be an actor. Everyone thinks it's, like, all, like, Hollywood, Hugh Grant, bloody Liz Hurley. It's not fair.
Hey, little lady.
Toadie?
Want to ride?
Sure.
Ancient tradition. It's a bitch. Annoys the hell out of all of us. None of us want to let go of the past. Future's too scary. Maybe, though, it takes more courage to let go of tradition and explore something new. But hey, what do I know? Just remember, just because it's written in some big old dusty book of your granddad's doesn't mean it's set in stone. Until next time.
That worked really perfectly, didn't it? That was amazing.